parents. I am going to go over the plans for 413 through 416. Hopefully these weekly tutorials at the beginning are helpful for you. First thing is to click on our e-learning plans for the week. Once these open up, I'm going to continue to add these to the emails for you guys every week, but they do get added to your child's EDSB group for them to be able to access as well. So first things first is our paragraph of the week. Remember that your child should be able to brainstorm on their own graphic organizer that they create, add those juicy sentences, really beefing up their vocabulary, adding a topic and closing sentence, putting it all together, making sure that they're editing and revising. I'm pretty sure they know from the whole year of me saying, I always tell them your writing is never done. So when they say I'm done, I'm like, you're never done. You can always add more. You can always change out small words for big words. So just remind them that just because they completed it doesn't mean that it is their best work. They can always make it better. iReady, the expectation is 45 minutes in math, 45 minutes in reading. So just making sure that they are keeping track of how many minutes they have been on iReady. And that they are quality minutes, that they're not just signing in and then walking away and playing video games. Make sure that they're actually completing the lessons and then taking those AR tests during the week as well. The Zoom lessons are going to look a little different on Monday. There is a 10 o'clock science sidekick lesson. So we are science sidekicks with Miss Box class, so we thought it would be fun to continue that and do a science experiment on Monday at 10 o'clock. There is no 11:30 Zoom with me for Teacher Talk, only because I'm attending the procession for Sylvia Gillespie at Ruskin Cemetery. So if your child does have any questions for me throughout the week, they can just message me in EDSB and I will be more than happy to clarify any things that they are wondering about. The rest of the Zooms are exactly the same for the week. And I've kept the projects and activities in their playlist the same, so hopefully there's not any major changes that cause them confusion. The next part is going to be math. I had a lot of questions about math last week, so I want to clarify. If we are working on topic 14.1, lesson 1, if you want to work on 14.1 in their math workbook at home, that's fine. If you want to work on the attachment 14.1 that I've sent, that's fine. If you want to go online and do the online version of 14.1, that's fine. There's hundreds of resources for Envisions Math. So as long as they're on the same lesson that we're focusing on, then I don't care which resource they use. So I hope that that explains it. If you feel that one of the resources has way more questions, then just have them do the odd numbers or have them just do the even numbers. They don't have to do everything, but just making sure that they're on the same topic and lesson as us, but any resource will do. The writing activities are, again, all optional, all choice. The only one that I'm asking as a priority is the Think Outside the Box Thursday, so that our Friday writing sharing Zoom at 10:30, they're having an opportunity to share their writing. In my classroom, we have a big circle and we sit and everybody gets to share. And I understand that some students are not going to want to share, but I felt that there was a lot of students not sharing last Friday, and I just want to make sure that they have the understanding that, their speaking and their listening skills is a standard. It's a graded thing that I have to look for, participation. So just have the conversation with them that, we're a learning community and we love each other and we would never make fun of anybody. So just to build that confidence that we would love to hear their Think Outside the Box Thursday on Friday of the week. The other things I want to show you in the email, I think you guys are going to really like this. I've attached a must-do checklist. Jama and I were going back and forth about what should be included, and she is going to focus only on specials assignments, and then I've created a checklist for the students, so it's student friendly for them to do for only must-do assignments in my class. So the checklist looks like this. It has the days of the week across the top, and then it has the assignments down the side. So what they would do is they would open up this one-page document. I've kept everything to one page for the whole week. and they will see, okay, sign into Edsby and take the daily attendance poll. So every single day they check off, did they go into Edsby and do the daily attendance poll? The next one is paragraph of the week. On Monday, did I brainstorm? Check. Did I do juicy sentences on Tuesday? Check. So they get to go through their paragraph of the week. iReady minutes, did they do 10 minutes in math, 10 minutes in reading? Then they get to check it off. Think outside the box Thursday, making sure that they have checked off how many minutes they have completed that. The Zooms I have added if it's an optional one. The only ones that I'm asking that the students attend are the math and the ELA. And again, if they want to watch the pre-recorded, that is fine. That would be considered a check off for them. The reading stamina, I've added that in, and that can look any sort of way if they want to do Mayan or Access 360 or read an actual book. Just as long as they're getting that 20 minutes in a day, they get to check that off. And then the only 2 graded assignments for the week are going to be those Google Forms. So I've made sure to say, make sure you put your name. Did they do their math? Did they do their ELA? And again, as long as they have done one of my pre-recorded lessons or they've tuned into one of my live lessons, they can complete those Google Forms at any time throughout the week. It doesn't have to be turned in on Friday. It's at your convenience. So I thought that would be helpful for them to stay organized for that as well. I have added the Google Forms to this email. I've included my pre-recorded lessons to this email, but they will all be on Edsby as well for your child. I'm just kind of trying to send it 2 different ways just to keep life easier for everybody. The Zoom lessons are here for you, and then I've had parents ask for extra. So my goal for the week is to send you a scaled back version in their e-learning, and then if there's anything more that I think would be helpful or educational or a service opportunity, I will just add to the bottom of my email. And again, all are can do, not must do activities. The only other thing that I wanted to show you, because it is a little different and I don't want it to overwhelm anybody, there is a reading activity for our ELA lesson, and it is actually the assignment that they'll need to watch or participate in the live Zoom lesson for Thursday to complete their ELA graded assignment Google form. This is a junior grade book story, so it is a longer story, and it's something that we will spend all week on. If we were in class, we would read it 3 or 4 times. They would have multiple times to sit and talk and share with their classmates. So I just want to make sure that I'm clear. I tried to explain it in my video of my pre-recorded lesson that the expectation is not that you have to print this. We always do sketchnoting on our page in class, and I know that they enjoy doing that. So if you're able to print it, awesome. If you're not, that's okay. It's 100% okay. They can just pull it up on their screen. It's obviously taking a little bit to download, as you can see. They can pull it up on their screen, and then the activities that we do together, they can just do on a separate sheet of paper. So if they're hunting for vocabulary words that they don't know, they can just look at the screen, write them on their piece of paper, and then as we go to share, they'll have those as well to share. So again, my biggest point is you don't have to print this. If you can, awesome. If you can't, that's okay as well. So obviously it's gonna take forever to download, so I'm just gonna X out of that. But that would be the only thing that is a little different for you guys this week. Everything else is exactly the same. I'm trying to keep consistency because that seems to be helping. All right, I hope this helps. Please reach out if you have any questions, concerns. I love all the feedback. I am honestly, the surveys have been so helpful. I'm trying to just work my e-learning plans and schedule around